Hi there, welcome to Earth and Owl. I'm Nikki, and today I am sharing with you some do's and don'ts for safe and effective rebounding. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more beginner, intermediate, and advanced rebounding workouts. Do number 1, start with your feet about hip width distance apart and make sure that your weight is evenly distributed from your toes to your heels, from the outside edge of your feet to the inside edge. Don't bounce up on the balls of your feet. It puts unneeded stress on your joints. Do number 2, be sure to have a micro bend in your knees. Don't lock your knees ever, anytime during a rebounding workout. Do number 3, have a hinge in your hips as you rebound. I like to think of this as an athletic ready position. Don't stand really tall as you bounce. Be sure to keep your core engaged. It is a misconception that your core is made of only your abdominal muscles. When we talk about the core, we are talking about all muscles that connect with your spine and pelvis. We want to make sure those muscles are firm and engaged to keep us safe during a rebounding workout. One thing you can do is check with the positioning of your pelvis. Some people tend to have what's called an anterior tilt, where their belly droops forward and they have a sway back in their spine. Other people have a posterior tilt, where their hips sort of protrude forward and they have less curvature through the spine. We want to find a happy medium. So thinking about the tip of your pelvis, you really must firm up and engage your core muscles, draw your navel back to your spine, and find a neutral positioning for the pelvis. Don't bounce without having your core engaged. That will lead to low back pain and other problems. Do push down into the mat as you bounce. This is a down bounce or a push down into the trampoline mat. Don't take a great big high bounce. That can put unnecessary pressure on your pelvic floor, which for many people can lead to bladder leakage. Do keep your eyes focusing straight ahead. When you're bouncing, find a focal point in front of you or maybe out on the floor ahead of you. Don't continually stare at your feet. Once in a while, I have to look down at my feet just to make sure that I am staying in the middle position of my trampoline, but for the most part, you want to be looking straight ahead. All right, let's put this all together. Starting with your feet, hip width distance apart, a equal weight distribution in your feet, a micro bend in your knees with your knees tracking over your middle toes, a slight hinge in your hips, a nice strong core, and a pelvis in neutral position, bouncing down into your trampoline with your eyes forward or out on the floor in front of you. This is the posture so that you may safely and effectively rebound. Have fun and join me for many more videos at Earth and Owl.